Right. Good morning, everyone. Online students, can you hear me? Okay. Yesterday, I requested you to study constructor overloading, constructor chaining. So, what is a constructor overloading? Defining multiple constructors with the same name, with the different parameters, types, or list or order is called what? Constructor overloading. Like methods, we can also overload constructors. Then, which constructor is executed depending on the argument you pass to call the constructor. Second, why should I overload a constructor when you want to develop different initialization logic? When you want to develop different initialization logic, or you want to develop same initialization logic for the different arguments type, then we should go for constructor overload. Okay. If I overload constructor, which constructor executed? Given argument type. If a given argument type is not available, then which parameter constructor executed? Widening. So if there is a constructor with a widening, argument is getting confused to which parameter to execute, compiler will throw error. Same rules whatever you learn in method of overloading, same rules available for constructor overloading also. Can I overload constructor in superclass and subclass? No. You can overload constructor only in the same class. Can I override constructor in the subclass? No. Can I overload constructor in the subclass? No. Because constructor name and class name must be same. Next, when we overload constructor, can I call one constructor from another constructor? Yes. There are two ways we can call, by using this keyword, number two by using new keyword. This keyword, if you call constructor by using new keyword, if you call constructor by using new keyword, second constructor is executed for new object or same current object. New. If I call second constructor by using new keyword, second constructor executed and initialize the non-static variables in new object or the current object coming from main method. New object. You want initialize non-static fields in new object or current object? Current object. So calling one constructor from another constructor by using new keyword is a good idea, bad idea? Bad idea. Then what I have to do? I must call one constructor from another constructor by using this keyword. So this keyword is used for calling a variable method constructor of same class. Now with this dot used for calling variable method of same class, this parenthesis is used for calling constructor of same class. Then which constructor is executed depending on argument? This of no argument, which constructor executed? Parameterize. Stop the caller. Already outside is too much cooling day. He told you. When you are there only, he told. I am seeing him, he didn't give signal. When he gives signal, message center. Message sender. WhatsApp message. When you come, call run. Huh? When did you give signal? No, just I want to know how did you see him when he is coming backside? Do you have eyes backside? So nice of you, man. Okay. Fan problem, fan you want. Come inside now. One chair, come inside. Whose bag is that? Bag. Your bag. For you one chair, for your bag another chair. Today I'm in full sleeping mode, okay? Yesterday night, not sleep. Today night, day before yesterday also, no sleep. If you start the cooler, okay? Today you have to take the class. Ready? Yeah? You take the class. You are not responding at all, but you want to take the class. I'll be in coma really. Okay? So listen, today I'm in full coma. What I'm saying also I don't know. Just I start my CD playing, it's playing. What words are coming from my mouth also I also don't know. If I'm speaking something wrong, you have to correct yourself. Okay? Sir, that is wrong, you have to say. Okay? Listen carefully. Now tell me, what is a constructor overloading? Defining multiple constructors with different parameters, type or list or order. Now there is an important point. Calling one constructor from another constructor by using this keyword is called constructor chaining. What is the meaning of chaining? Chaining means connecting one pipe to another pipe to pass the same water through it. Is called what? Chaining. I am holding next person hand, that person holding next person, next person, next person. For what purpose? For saving the one person going in the water. Yes or no? All we people are connected for what? Same operation to do the same operation. So constructor chaining is calling one constructor from another constructor by using this keyword for initializing the same object. Is called what? Constructor chaining. I can chain my constructor of same class. Also, I can chain the constructor of subclass to superclass. For chaining constructor of subclass to superclass, we must use supercall. For chaining constructor of subclass to same class, we have to use this call. Okay. Then from superclass, which constructor called? Based on the argument. In subclass, which constructor is called? Again based on argument. Next, when I call this, control is going from my present constructor to another constructor. In that constructor, supercall is there. Supercall is the first statement. Because of supercall, superclass constructor is called. Superclass variables are initialized in the present object. How many times we should initialize the variables in the present object? Then control come back to the previous constructor, which is having this call. In this constructor, if a supercall also available implicitly, then superclass variables are initialized second time in the same object. Na? And tell me, is it good or bad? How many times should initialize? One time. Then, if constructor contains supercall, this call allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. If constructor contain this call, is a supercall allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. If constructor has a supercall, this call allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. So, if you write explicitly this call, compiler doesn't write supercall. If you write supercall, you cannot place this call. Does compiler place this call automatically? No, it will place only supercall. So in a single constructor, you cannot place both this and super, because this and superclass constructor will initialize, superclass constructor execute 2 times. Then finally, superclass variables are initialized 2 times. Okay, clear? Now, this is the story about this call and supercall and constructor overloading, constructor chaining, all points. Detailed material yesterday shared, videos also shared. So hope you have already completed. If not completed, so do it at least today. Today is the very good auspicious day, Ashtami. Okay. So Ashtami, Navami are the most auspicious days for students to study well. So at least start today. Okay, na? If you today also ignoring, then Kali Mata will bring with a Sulam to you. Okay, that's why Ashtami. Ashtami means what? Kali Mata day. Now, today we are going to move to the most important topic, inheritance. Once upon a time, long ago, we completed. Gutunda? Long ago, we have completed inheritance. As part of inheritance, basics we completed. And then next we move to the next important point, static members execution flow, non-static members execution flow, subclass object structure. Okay, then we discussed about upcasting, downcasting, class cast exception, instance of operator. Okay, and then we learn super keyword. Super keyword has two forms: super parenthesis and super dot. Okay, also we learned very important point. Actually, presently we were discussing about polymorphism. Already I have started polymorphism. Under polymorphism, first point I have completed variable hiding. Next we completed method hiding. Next we completed method override. Next we completed method overloading. And then now we completed constructor overloading and these are the subtopics of inheritance of polymorphism. Polymorphism. Do you have advanced Java class today? Okay. So now I want to give conclusion on what is polymorphism. Ready? Polymorphism. Polymorphism. And what the meaning of poly? What the meaning of morphism? Poly means many. Morphism means forms. Okay, give me one real-time example where polymorphism there. I am the best example for polymorphism. I am the best example for polymorphism. Polymorphism means when, how, behave, nobody knows. Understand? Sometimes I'll be very happy smiling at you. Sometimes very angry muttering you. Right? Say depending on my mood or depending on your answers. Based on your reply. If you are giving nice reply, then I'll be very happy and giving you explanation neatly. Look at the last chair student, he is doing his own work, not listening what I am saying. Okay, and look at the last two people are enjoying talking each other. What I am saying, they are not listening. What should I do now? I should ignore them. Alright? I should ignore them, let them do their own work, and I have to do my work. Then that day I will be very happy. When I don't want to ignore them and I want to murder them, then angry face, blood, okay, full boiling blood will come. That is called polymorphism. Single person exhibiting different operations. Single object exhibiting different behaviors for the same operation. Operation is same. Operation is the same. But implementations are different. Okay, one operation, different implementations based on subtype and argument types. Based on subtype and argument types. If single operation exhibiting different of behavior based on subtype and based on argument type, then we call it as what? Polymorphism. Okay, let me take another example. When you are traveling on the road by your car, someone hit your car from the backside. In this Hyderabad heavy traffic, someone hit your vehicle from backside and you got too much angry, open the door, go back and have seen damage. Damage is very much heavy happened. Now look at the driver, backside vehicle driver. He is this much size. What will you do? He is this much size. What will you do? Will you go and first beat him and talk? If you beat him and talk, next to vehicle, your body is got damaged. Right? That's why what you do? You will go and with a crying face, you will request him. Yen bhaiya, you have to देखना पड़ता है ना, इतना बड़ा damage कैसा pay कर सकते हैं? Something you started. Requested manner you are talking to him. And he is having some pan parag in his mouth, say, break nag lag diya, alright? Something he said. Understood? So Insurance ayana. Insurance, right? You have insurance, no? Claim. And he said silently left. Can you catch him, stop him? No. Now, second scenario. The person who hit your vehicle is more thin than you. Okay. What will you do? First you will talk, first you will beat. First you will beat and then talk. And hold him, taking side of the road, taking his vehicle keys, and lot of, cinema industry, cinema you will show it to him, right? Now, then finally, what is the important point? Based on the input, same situation you are handling different way based on the inputs. That behavior is called what? Polymorphism. So polymorphism is the process of executing different behavior based on the subtype and based on the argument type is called what? Polymorphism. Especially we, who are doing the pujas, there is a one tree called Ravi Chetu in Telugu. I don't know in Hindi what it is called. In temple, there is a big tree. Two trees are together there. Then now people do puja by giving something, okay? Now, if the same tree is coming in your house, will you allow it to grow now? Will you remove it? Will you remove? You will remove. If the same tree coming in your house or in your house wall, you will remove it. Okay? If the same tree there in the temple, then you are doing puja to it. Same tree, same person, two behaviors. What is this? Polymorph. Understood? So polymorphism is the process of exhibiting or implementing different operations based on the subtype and argument type. Now, based on the subtype means I have a super class. It has one method. Already I gave some logic. Okay, now I am taking one subclass, second subclass, third subclass. Tell me, subclass 1 provided logic to this method means what is doing? Subclass is taking the same method, providing its own logic. What is doing? Overriding. Second subclass, taking the same method and writing his own logic. What is this? Overriding. Third class also overriding. When you override method, how many implementations are available to this method? 1 or 3 or 3. Totally 4. 1 is in super class, 3 in the subclass. Then which method logic is executed? First method or second method or third method? Totally 4 implementations available. Which implementation logic is executed? Depending on object. If you create object of super class and call this method is executed from super class. If we create object of subclass 1 and call this method, logic executed from subclass. So that's what operation. What is the polymorphism? Implementing an operation or providing multiple implementation to same operation based on the object type, based on the subtype and based on the argument type is called what? Polymorphism. So how can we develop polymorphism? We will develop polymorphism by using method overriding. Polymorphism is developed by using method overriding. Now this is one type of polymorphism based on what? Subtype. Tell me, I am taking class first method, second method, third method. All these 3 methods are performing same operation called what? Pay. Okay, online payment, pay. Now here pay by cash, pay by UPI, pay by net banking. Tell me now, same operation, different implementation, then what this is also called? Polymorphism. So tell me, polymorphism is the process of creating a method by providing multiple implementations based on subtype and based on argument type is called what? Polymorphism. Okay, na? Point number 2. How many ways we can develop polymorphism? 2 ways. By using method of overriding. Number 2, method of overloading. If I override method, from which class the method executed? Current object class. If I overload method, from which class the method executed? Referenced variable class. Given argument type parameter method in referenced variable class. Given argument type parameter method in referenced variable class, it is executed. Did we already discuss these points or new points? Only we didn't know this way of developing code is called polymorphism, except that every point already you know it very well. Please write down. Few slides are there. Take heading polymorphism. Next. Not completed a statement. Polymorphism means providing multiple implementations to same method. Babu, as I inform you already, next week I will take few classes online, few days holidays. Okay, na? When I'm giving you holiday, I will give you some topic to learn by your own. Like how yesterday constructor overloading, like that I will give you some topics for you to learn by self. I am taking leave, but not for you. Okay? For you, regular classes only will be there, but classes will be online next week. Okay? I will inform you which day online, which day no class, which day offline. I'll inform you tomorrow. Clear details I will give you tomorrow. Okay? By today night, I'll come to know all the details, and tomorrow I will give you the complete information. So please try to cooperate 1 week for me. Don't get angry on me when I am troubling you. There is no option for me. Completed? We can develop, how can we develop? Already heading is there. How can we develop polymorphism? In two ways. Method of overriding, method of overload. This is overriding, that is overload. This is a complete slide. Completed? Done? Now what are the definitions of hiding, overriding, overloading? Just we'll write at one place. Write down definition of hiding, overriding, overload. Definition of hiding, overriding, overload. Definition of hiding, overriding, overload. Tell me, learning hiding, overriding, overloading is nothing but indirectly we are learning what? Polymorphism. Write down this definition. Underline redefining, redefining, defining. Overloading is defining. Riding, hiding, or redefining. You are not creating new method, you are using same superclass method in subclass. Completed, huh? Okay, I will give you one question. Can you write the code? Okay, try. Develop an object shape. Develop an object shape with its operation area. Develop an object shape with its operation area with the subtypes rectangle, shape, rectangle, square, rectangle, comma, square with its subtypes rectangle, comma, square, and user object painter 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 who will draw the shapes. Painter only, no? He will draw and paint. Ante. That is the question. I don't help you further. You have to design, you have to think, you have to develop. Here, what are the concepts required? Think. For creating real world object in the programming world, what is required? Class. For implementing operation, what is required? Method. What is the logic of this method? The next is subtype. To create subtype, what concept required? In subtype, if you want to write the operation, what method is required, what concept is required? Try everyone. Then completed. What an idea. First idea I want. Huh? Is it polymorphic concept or not? Superclass subclasses with an operation area. Is it a polymorphic concept or not? What is the definition of overriding? Redefining superclass non-static method in subclass. With the subclass required logic is called method of overriding. In a method, sorry, in a shape object, area method logic given in the class shape satisfy to the subclass. Array, come on, ra. In the superclass shape, the logic given in the area is it satisfied to rectangle? Yes, sir. No. Sub rectangle formula for finding area is what? L into B. Square. Satisfied or not satisfied? Not satisfied. What will it do? It will override. It will override area method in the subclass and will write the logic S into S. That means, is it a polymorphism or not? Yes. I'm writing code. Help me. How can you understand? Right down like this. Class. What is that? Shape. Inside we create only one method, void area. System dot out dot println. Can I write any logic for finding area of shape? No. Just I'm writing area method from shape. Class. For the next class? Rectangle. Extends. What a shape. Now, then this rectangle wanted to use the area method given in the shape. Is this logic satisfying to the rectangle? No. Then what it will do? It will override that method. Last class in a overriding topic I didn't tell. Listen. If you want to say this method is a overriding method, the signature of the both methods must be same. Instead of you verifying the signature same or not same, you can ask a compiler to verify by using special annotation called what? @over. If @override, if you don't write there is no compile time or there is no runtime error. Just this method is considered as a overriding method. By writing extra @override, then what happened? We are confirming that this method is a overriding method. If the signature is not same through compile time error. If signature is same, it will compile. If you want to get compile time error, when signature is not same, you should use @override. It is recommended to use from which version? Java 5. Now tell me, system.out.println, it is rectangle area colon plus bracket. What is the rectangle area? L into B. But where is L? You have to create. And define a constructor for initializing these two properties. Do you remember this dot L equal to L? Why I am writing this here? Because of variable shadow. Like this, can you create rectangle and a circle by your own? Right rectangle, circle and square, you write by your own. Circle and square, write down by your own. Square. Try to write square by your own. Class square and override area method. Overriding area method is nothing but you are developing polymorphism. I am copy pasting this rectangle, changing to square. Any objection? And we have to have only side. Right? 2 into L plus B perimeter, no? Amma? Next circle. Private into radius R. Tell me, also we need private static final float pi equal to 3.14 F. This dot R. Any mistakes? Now, did I complete polymorphism in this code? Do you have object-oriented programming basics class variable methods? Yes, sir. Class variable method for creating real-world object in programming world. Next, do you have inheritance in this program? Yes, subtypes. Do you have encapsulation in this program? Accessing private fields, accessing via constructor and method. Do you have polymorphism in this program? Aware? Overriding. Okay. Now we have whatever you learn, all topics we have included there. Then now next class painter. Inside class painter, public static void main. Hey, tomorrow class is very important. Tomorrow I am going to teach you abstraction. Tomorrow class if you miss, fasak. Lifelong you don't understand Java. Okay, tomorrow class don't miss at any cost. Sunday class also. Sunday you are taking class? No, I'll give continuation assignment for Sunday. Understood? Sunday or Saturday only you complete, Sunday take rest. Or Sunday you work, that's up to you. Okay, tomorrow I will take class, Sunday you will get assignment to work. Okay, so get ready for it. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 2 classes are very important. As a painter, what he has to do? He should paint one shape. Which shape? Rectangular, square, circular, any of the 3. Okay, now listen carefully. Rectangle R1 equal to new rectangle by passing some 5, 6, any number you can give. I given 5, 6. Then I call R1 dot area. Is this area method is the own method of rectangular, inherited method of rectangular? Inherited. Because you call with R1, searching for no parameter area in a rectangle class available, executed from rectangle class. Okay, but I want to execute same method area from square. What should I do? Can I use same variable R1 equal to, you want to execute from square, can I pass like this square? R1 equal to new square, only object I change but variable is same. Allowed or not allowed? Why not allowed? Siblings. So what I have to do? I must create separate variable with a square. Okay. Similarly, I should also create circle. C1 equal to new circle of some number 4. Okay. C1 dot area. Save it. Any error? Semicolon expected 42136. Ma? Okay. If I execute, 3 methods are executed from 3 classes: rectangle area, square area, circle area. If I create subclass object and store in subclass variable, is there any benefit? No benefit. So what is this? Static nature code. Subclass reference variable with a subclass type object. Always remember this point is very important. Subclass referenced variable with the subclass object type is always static nature code. Then what is the dynamic nature code or tight couple? Tell me, what is the dynamic nature code or loose coupling? What do you write now? You will create variable of which class? Shape. Super class of all. Already S1 there, let me take shape. Then here I'm creating shape equal to new rectangle by passing 5. Tell me now, method is searched in which class? Shape. Executed from which class? Rectangle. Any compiled error here? No. Semicolon missing, add semicolon. Then you write shape dot area. Search in shape executed from rectangle. Today I understood why students sleeping in the class. Today I am sleeping. Constructor has 2 arguments, Hari. I need to put my face in a 1 bucket of water now urgently. I am walking that side, this side, but okay. Every day I'm saying now, if you don't sleep night properly, you cannot focus practical example today. Okay. Something I'm telling are wrong. Okay. Today you have to bear me, no other chance. What is the formula and actual arguments? I don't know, yeah. I know only argument to parameter. 30. These are arguments. These are the parameters. Okay, these are the parameters. Actual 5, 6. Formal int A, int B. Okay, na? Control 1, control. Which class method you have called? Hey. Which class method you call? Which class method you call? Malli rectangle. Shape dot area means which class method you are calling? Super class. But whose logic executed? Subclass. This is called runtime polymorphism. Calling a method by calling a method of superclass from subclass based on the object stored in the referenced variable is called what? Runtime polymorphism. How many types of polymorphisms are there? 2. Compile time polymorphism, runtime polymorphism. If the invoked method is always executed from the reference variable class, then is called what? Compile time polymorphism. If the method is executed from current object class, then is called what? Runtime polymorphism. So currently shape.area is what polymorphism? Compile time polymorphism or runtime polymorphism? Runtime polymorphism, because extra talent. I said yesterday holiday. People are sending message and calling today holiday. Class there or not there? It is very, very important. The first level faculty should give proper mindset to the students. Okay. If I am core Java faculty to you, I am the beginner. What I will say always, class may be there, may not be there. If no message means class is there. If message there means class not there. I'll give message only when class is not there. When I give some patch code to the client, if client is not coming back to you, that means code is working. When it is working, why he will tell you? Say, comment, oh wow, Hare Krishna, your code is working wonderful. No. If he face the problem, then he'll come back and say, Arey, your code having problem. Remember, as a junior in my company, I release a patch to the client and waiting for him to reply. 1 day completed, 2 day completed, 3 day completed, he didn't come back. Then I went to the team lead and asked, hey, this fellow not replying me, that code working or not working. He looked at me and smiled. Hey, you went to hospital. He gave me a wonderful example. You went to hospital for a disease. I mean, to some problem, health issue is there. You didn't go to hospital back after treatment. Then doctor calling and asking, how are you? You didn't go means what? You are well. Your disease cured. Then why doctor will worry? If you go back to the doctor, he will worry. Same thing applied here. Okay. Bolo. Shape equal to new rectangle. Area method is called by using what? Super class variable. That means this method is rectangle class method or shape method? Shape method, but executed from rectangle. Super class method executed from subclass. This feature is called what? Runtime polymorphism. How many types of polymorphism we have? 2 types. Compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. What is the meaning of compile time polymorphism? When we invoke a method, if it is always executed from referenced variable class, then we call it as what? Compile time polymorphism. When we invoke a method, if it is executed from the current object class, then that is called what? Runtime. 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 Runtime means which polymorphic method? Polymorphic means what? Polymorphic means what? Multiple forms. Which form should execute decided at what time? Compile time or runtime? Runtime. So it is called what? Runtime polymorphic. Look at it. Same method call I am repeating. Shape dot area by changing object. What? Square. Of 5. Tell me now. I change the object. Method calling execution. Calling place changed or not changed? Calling. Search for area method in shape. Available or not? Yes. Suppose if I remove it, then I got error. Method is not found. Variable shape cannot find symbol method area. Variable shape of type what? Shape. Okay, na? Right? So if the method is not available in shape, we will get compile time error because compiler searching for area method inside where? Shape. Hope you are understand. Then now tell me, when I call shape dot area, it is now searching in shape, but executed from where? Shape a circular, a square. Is it compile time polymorphism or runtime polymorphism? Search in super class. First time executed from rectangle. When I change object, automatically it's a place to change it or not? This is called runtime polymorphism. Now same variable, but object is what? New circle. Same method called shape dot area. Then tell me. Method is executed from? I am sleeping or you are sleeping? Circle. First time rectangle, square, now circle. 3 places it is changing. Hence it is called what? Runtime polymorphism. Understood? Tell me. This is dynamic nature code or loosely coupled code. What is the meaning? Superclass, referenced variable with subclass objects. Write down. First completed or first one? Write down. Painter.java. Completed? Now tell me here, search in which class? Rectangle. Executed from which class? Rectangle. That's why it is what? CP. Search in which class? Executing from same class. If a variable type, object type is same, always it is what? CP. Variable type, object type is same, always CP, because searching in referenced variable class, also executed from a referenced variable class. So it is a CP. CP means completed at this part. Scroll down. Dynamic nature code, or always dynamic nature code is a loosely coupled code. When we call it as a dynamic or loosely coupled code, super class referenced variable with subclass objects. Super class variable, subclass object. What is this? This is loosely coupling, and this is runtime polymorphism. Area of shape executed from rectangle. That's why RP. Searched in shape executed from rectangle. Completed? Remaining two combinations you write. Square circle. LC RP. LC RP. Same method, same variable, object is different. Same variable, same method, object is different. So this idea is very important, buddy. Implementing a project with all object-oriented programming concepts. Okay, now? Actually, it is a static code, not dynamic code. Why? When you want to change from one object to another object, every time you are repeatedly writing code, na? Observe. I will provide you another approach. User defined method. I am creating one method, draw. Okay, draw. Now static void, or you can take non-static method. Draw of what you want to draw? A shape. And then s dot area. Look at there. How many times you created variable? One time. How many times you are calling the method? 3 times. Different method or same method? When you are calling same method repeatedly with the same referenced variable, then is a code redundancy, na? If you want code reusable, what I have to do? Define a method with this variable as a parameter. Inside parameter, call that repeated method. How many times you called? One time. But how many times this is executed? Multiple times. As many times the draw method executed, those many times. First time calling draw method by passing new rectangle of 10. Now tell me what happened? Shape class area executed from painter equal to new painter. Method executed from rectangle. This is the actual loose coupling and runtime polynomial. Single variable, single method call. When I change object from rectangle to square, automatically method execution place from rectangle, it changes to the square or not? Change or not? That is called now shape method executed from which class? Circle class. Automatically it changes its position. That's why it is called what? Runtime polymorphism. Okay, write down. Okay, here you can write the actual way of take this method static as of now. So this is a story about polymorphism and types of polymorphisms. You should practice them at home with your own another new example. Write that here, 3 arrow marks. Can I enable all 3 methods at a time? Can I have all the 3 method calls? Yes. No need to be only one method, all 3 methods also you can uncomment and execute the program. There is no rule that you must call only one time, 3 times with the 3 different objects. Okay. So with this, we completed polymorphism practically, theoretically, execution-wise, compiler-wise, JVM-wise, interview-wise, whatnot. Anything you mention, everything is covered. Okay. So only from your side, practice pending. In this project, we have seen object-oriented programming basics, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and the execution flow of the polymorphism. Okay. Please practice all points. Okay. You can choose one more another example like this and you can find out. So tomorrow we will start the new topic, abstraction. Okay. Thank you. That's all for today class. Tomorrow we will start learning abstraction. Don't miss tomorrow class. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow classes are very important. Thank you.